Okay, how's it going, everybody? I'm going to resume the video here. This may be a part two of the first video. I just had a ping, so I had to go ahead and take that, make that money. You know how that is. Okay, so I'm going to make this actually pretty short and kind of get to the point. But anyway, so one of the things that I noticed is I like to joke around, and and I kind of look at myself as a pretty outgoing guy. And so, so I kind of joke around with the customer a little bit and so on and so forth, just kind of make things fun. But one of the things I learned was this, is that people's perceptions are different. You never know what they're thinking. And so one day, I wasn't like in my, super joking mood and so on and so forth. And, hey, this is a great day and so on and so forth. And, it was just kind of one of those calm days for me. I was just relaxed and, still doing my customer service thing. And one of the things I noticed is on that particular day, I had like my best tips ever. It was like, okay, so maybe it has something to do with that. So, looking at those differences, I then started to tone things down. And magically, guess what? Better tips, ratings went up. Now my average is 4.9. Some weeks I have 5.0. Some, it'll be a 4.9, but my average is like 4.9. Simply because I tweaked that little thing. Okay. And these are the things that you need to be paying attention to. Okay. Now to cover some more things that people aren't thinking about. Okay. That have to do with your tips, because it's not just following those steps. Those steps are the initial things. Okay. That you have to do. All right. Now the lady that that posted this information, she was given some advice, and another lady said, "Put on some lipstick," and I think she said red lipstick. And when I first read it, I laughed. I was like, "Oh, this is hilarious!" And a lot of other people started putting other things. But you know what? When I thought about what that lady said, this is real life stuff. Okay, and it's about appearance. Also, and really, especially with ladies, and you kind of have to think about it, because, when you think about customer service across the board, and, how a lot of times the ladies are always put forward, and, they're working the register in the front, the guys are in the back cooking, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with guys want to be in the back cooking. Okay. But customer service is a lot of times best presented when it's by a lady. Okay. And so if she's looking good, that doesn't mean that you have to dress down to the nines. But if she looks good, and whether it's a guy or whether it's a girl that greets her, they're going to tip her. Like she'll get decent tips. So the thing is you got to think about that too. Are you coming out the house wearing flip-flops? House shoes. What is your dress like? You don't have to be, like I said, you don't have to be dressed to the nines, but be neat and clean. Does your breath smell? Did you brush your teeth? Did you wash your face? Did you take care, clean up under your arms? Do you smell good? A lot of people have super sensitive noses, and somebody could be stepping at the top of the steps, and you're at the bottom of the steps about to hand their food, and you're reeking of an odor because you just rolled out of bed and started to work. They can smell that, and you're holding their food. That destroys their. For a lot of people, that they won't even be hungry anymore. It's like, oh God. Think about it. Think about it if the roles were reversed. So you have to think about your attire, and those things also, how you look and how you speak to people, as well. This is some other information too that I'm going to get into in my little courses here, but I just want to give you that nugget and share that with you, and think about these things, guys. Okay. Which is one of the reasons too, and you notice from some of my other videos when I talked about like even the courier shirt as well. you you have to, when you're competing, especially for people that are in these markets, that there are a lot of Postmates people, there are a lot of people doing this. What you have to think is always, how can I stand out among the rest? How can I be number one? Even if you don't end up being number one, and you're number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 1,000 Postmates people in the city, that's awesome. You have to think about those things. What can I do to up one them? Okay. I mean, this is the law of the land. I mean, if you're trying to make money, guys, seriously, okay? So, so even, giving you the option and stuff and say, hey guys, shirts, those courier shirts, and it's got some cool little logo symbols on it, but the key thing is to rate me. That's what you want to, that the customer sees, that you want them to get to that particular function. Rate you. Okay? Because as soon as they rate you, automatically that tip function is going to pop up. Really simple. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm going to provide that link at the bottom of this. And remember, guys, this is your business. Okay? Yes, getting a shirt, is tax deductible too. So not only are you talking about, man, I'm doing something that somebody else isn't doing, and plus I'm going to get a tax deduction at the end of the year for doing this. You got to think outside of the box. This is how you are going to blow it out. Okay? Last year I did 41,000 something, in a year. I'm going for 60 this time. Okay? Because now I'm going to not just hustle hard, but hustle smart. And this is something that you can do too. Everybody doesn't have the desire. Some people are just like, hey, I want to make money so I can get a wedding ring for my wife. Cool. I want to make some money so that I can, go on a trip. I was just talking to some girls, a girl at a restaurant. She said, oh, my friends and I, we're going to go to Germany, and we're going to work Postmates and, make money to do that. Awesome. Oh, they're going to make that money. They are going to make that money for sure. Okay. So, I'm going to stop here. I got so many things, guys, to talk about, and some other subjects here. And I'm looking at the time. It's already 7 minutes, and I'm on the second section. So I'm going to stop here, guys. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, okay, and hit that bell so that you can receive the notifications of the other videos that I'm going to have come up. And keep rocking, keep doing it. And like I said, I'm going to do another video today. Hopefully I'll have some time, between these pings and so on and so forth, so I can answer some more of the comment questions, like, making bonuses and things of that nature. So, but I will talk to you soon, guys. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.